and here in New York, Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And starting this one, Ryan Weathers. What's the scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about ready to roll. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Oh, 1 now. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the catch. 1 down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
That's outside.
That's out.
Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. And now Jonathan Aranda.
Ball, that's low.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. In the air to left center, Bellinger in a full sprint makes a nice running catch. 2 away down. Yandy Diaz now. That's in there. Strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
3.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, and starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
comes up empty. That's strike two. Next one just misses. And that's ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Inside, ball two.
Next
ball
offering
three.
Misses, and that's ball three. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Here's Judge now. Rasmussen. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Out to short. Walls throws to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Two down, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Ball, that's inside.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down,
out.
Stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2. Good eye
Ball
right
three.
there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Digging in, Johnny DeLuca.
Ball.
The Rays looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
And a strike.
2.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the Rays take the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. The lefty to 1-0. And the sweeper
outside.
misses. To the right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Taylor.
And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. The switch hitter batting right. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
Ball two.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson digs in now. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there.
Foul ball.
Into the corner, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it...
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. But two-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Foul ball. And a big swing and a miss. Rasmussen in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Nope,
just
that's a ball.
misses. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Throws him with the heater at the knees. Goldie steps into the box.
Yeah!
And the 0-1. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Hey!
Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
McMahon.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And
That's
another
ball 3.
ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Fly to left his first time. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
1 out man at first. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Goldie. And makes the grab. And there are two down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Richie.
So digging in, Richie Palacios. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one ripped, but foul. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay. The right
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. He's 0 for 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So the Rays strand a pair, but they lead at 3-0. Back in New York, bottom of the inning, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive.
Ball 2.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Grisham in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swinging a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. Inside. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That's a ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Right in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. Holy Toledo! And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Struck out looking his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2. Right through there, got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fouled off left side. That one just misses. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Over to Goldie. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 40,
Nick Fortes, the next to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Ball. Hey!
This one in the air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Now Taylor Walls. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Rays held in check here, but they're up 3-2. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Number 70 appears to be getting loose. Biggie warming up as well. Swing and a foul straight back. Looking for the K. Goldie wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey! That's a ball.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Caminero takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 3-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Way inside. And the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Caminero at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Ball.
Next
Ball,
one
that's
misses,
outside.
and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that just misses. Swings through him for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Just missed. Aranda measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Popped up, Chisholm under it, and that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now to
Bay,
start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, number 70. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Struck out swinging his first time.
McMahon.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Wells in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Oh, he looks
ball
more
2.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Foul ball there. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Next for the Yankees.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 2.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Here's a 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just missed.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. A 2-run homer, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Ball.
He's getting a little
That's his
frustrated
bag.
out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, that's a
ball
little bit
3.
high. And now 3-0. Strike on the inside corner. And ball 4. And Judge takes his walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And now the DH, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Mullins gets under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. It's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Judge off the first with 2 away. And that misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. 3-2. So a walk for it. Puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Bruce. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
In the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two on, 2 outs in the air left field, and the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Nope,
Moving
that's a
in
ball.
the bullpen, Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz, the right-hander, also getting loose. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. Fought off foul. 1-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Weathers, done for the day. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Jake Bird taking over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. Now it's the second baseman, Richie Palacios.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball 1.
The Rays with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That's ball 2. Pitch down.
And
ball,
another ball.
out.
Johnny DeLuca up next for the Rays. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Out to short. Caballero. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. That clips a corner.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Yeah, that's
outside,
off the
that's the
outside
ball.
edge, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
1 down. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Aye.
Yowar. Right there for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here is Taylor Walls. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1. On the ground to Jazz. And that is that. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Biggie. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle.
Ball, that's high.
Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Trying to bunt his way on.
That ball's
and
foul.
it goes just foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Yankees trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. Walls under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Nope, that's inside.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball
Struggled a
2.
little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offer in there for a strike. Strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Yanks held in check, and the score remains 6-4.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Nope, ball 1.
And that one clips the corner. Right there for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Now one miss.
In.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Line drive. And that's just foul.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And a 3-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball right side.
That ball's foul.
And foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. And it's through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero. Yeah, that's fouled off. Simpson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Up the middle, Chisholm flips it. Here's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2.
Ball, that's just out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-two now. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 4. Bottom Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Late swing, foul to the left. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Holy Toledo! And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
That's out.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Infield shifted to the pull side. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. And that's a strike. Popped up. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Biggie will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now
on the mound for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. At the plate, Ben Rice. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And
that's
another
ball.
Well, that's really good discipline. A 2-0 count, the opportunity to tie up the ball game with 1 swing, and it was close, but not to his liking. It's a good take.
Here's a 3-0. And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Line drive, base hit. corners with 2 away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here is Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fair ball. 1 run's in. Bellinger on his way home. The relay. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. They limit the damage here. But they score twice and even it up late. We look ahead to inning number 8. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Tied at 6. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Activity in the bullpen. David Bednar, the closer, is getting loose. Doval also getting ready. And that is out of play. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay out.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Just missed. Two down, nobody on.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Way outside, 3-1 now. Cedric Mullins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And there's your strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one a little bit high. Ball one.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Yankee Stadium, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Gets the call. That's strike one.
Ball.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Casey Legumina up and throwing.
Right through there for a strike. All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box. That's a really good take.
Ground ball, left
Foul
side.
ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. That one outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Full count now. Jose Caballero waiting to hit for the Yankees. On the inside corner for called strike three.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Line to left. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Clevenger done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Kevin
Rays,
Kelly comes on now.
49.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Ball inside.
Inside, almost got him.
Man, you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweep ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And
Off
it's
the
even
plate,
up.
ball one.
Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a count 1-2.
Ball, that's
In the
down.
dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two on, one out. And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. In the air on the infield.
Infield fly rule, batter's
called
out.
there.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch swinging. Caballero at second. Rosario on at first with 2 down.
Did he
Checks
go?
the swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-1. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 9-6.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
So 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. Ripped, but it curls foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering is down low. And there's the ball. Ben Rice would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The other way. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Kelly departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now
new pitcher on now, Casey Legumina.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Ben Rice. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Ball.
That one missing inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Oh, look at the stop to first. What a play. Inning over. So they get 3 and jump ahead late through 8 full. The Yanks out front here, 9-6. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. All right, first pitch coming up. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. And we are underway. On the ground at first, Goldie. He takes it on his own, and the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Junior Caminero in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
That's ball 2.
Gets the call, and the count now even up. Caminero wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 3-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Jonathan Aranda will hit next.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
The 0-1 Late on that fastball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now Yandy Diaz. Backed off the plate that time. Caminero off of first with 2 away.
Ball, that's outside.
This one in the air right field. And that is that. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Drew Rasmussen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey!
And the 0-2.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's out.
Got him. 1 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, and as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game, because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Next offering is fouled back.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
1-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ben Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So, man aboard. Bellinger up to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first baseman,
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Palacios measures 5 feet 8 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. That one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. Fouled off left side. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Palacios gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing, and it's popped straight up. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Cedric Mullins. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Bunt attempt, popped up. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Nick Fortes.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Fortes.
Ball.
Quick toss to first.
No,
and
he's in
back
there.
Easily. The 1-0. And a foul ball. In there at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. Third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Simpson has a beat on it. Brings it in.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
One out man at first. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Over to first, and he's safe. Just missed. Chisholm leads off first with one away.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Simpson on the move to the alley, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
So up next for New York, Austin Wells.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. On the ground right side, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. 0 for 1. He grounded. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Rays looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's ball 2.
That one's in there, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Junior Caminero digs in now. Single to right in his first trip. What a stop! Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Walls on third with 2 out. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball 1.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Misses
Ball 3.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Yoan.
Nope, that's inside.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd.
Ball, that's in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Two down. Next offering is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice.
Aye!
Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
And now
Ball
2-1. This one in the air, center field. Mullins coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's in for a strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. There's one. Throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 21.
Go ahead run on base. Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit. He popped out to the catcher his first time on. Strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Cedric Mullins now at the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball one,
that's
no
outside.
strikes. In the air, right field. Judge should have this one, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom four, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2. You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground, right side. Palacios jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Goldie takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's through there for a strike.
What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Second baseman,
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. Holy Toledo. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Jose Caballero.
Oh, that's just out.
It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Nope.
Foul ball. Two and two. In the air, foul off first. And that's the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey!
Walls not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chandler Simpson.
Hey!
And that one almost got him. Base knock right field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Bird getting ready to go. Yarbrough also throwing. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
3-1 is on the way. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back after this on the show. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
Rasmussen back to work.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Yep, that ball went out.
And look out.
Hey, that ball
one
got
gets
him.
him.
Right
The
there.
second man he's plunked in this one.
The catcher,
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Caminero. There's one. to Diaz. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ball inside.
Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Catch out.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Walls gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on here, Jake Bird.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as you can.
That's a ball.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
The bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Rays down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
The batter number 1. Second base.
Richie Palacios will hit next. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Lined into right. And he can't make the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
Now at the plate, Johnny DeLuca.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So If he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And the 1-0.
Inside ball.
Palacios, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just off the inside edge. Cedric Mullins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's through there for a strike. In for a strike, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That one to first. Oh, nice play to his knee. The throw. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jake Bird is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two on, 2 outs, and fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. So the Rays strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Back now in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Hunter Biggie warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Legumina getting loose as well. That one's in there. 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Here's Cody Bellinger, really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Goldschmidt.
That one is absolutely belted. Holy Toledo! The 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen done for the day. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, number 70.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled out towards left center field. Mullins on his horse. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, the left-hander, up and throwing. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. Ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Goes down looking.
The batter, number 6, shortstop
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
Yankees up by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball. Two one now. Grounds 1 to short. Caballero. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees.
pitcher for the Yankees,
Number
Ryan
33.
Yarbrough. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Yarbrough.
Back to the top of the order, Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. Popped up, and that goes foul. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail it here, 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he makes it all the way to third. So a costly throwing error there.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. And now the 0-1. Here's a rocket to right field and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Late at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-zip.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. That is the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back in the Bronx, we're at the top of the 8th. Junior Caminero digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. And a swing and a miss there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill preparing to come on if needed. Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he'll 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 2 now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Aye.
That's it with the knees, and it's strike 2. Yarborough, a 6'5" lefty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. The 1-2.
Ball.
The Yankees leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one popped up. Caballero in position. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 2, Yankees.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Yarborough won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Yandy Diaz. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 4-0. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And
ball 1
to Judge. Swings through that.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 1-2. Stays alive. Judge rips that one. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ben Rice, the next to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. Oh, that
hit him. First
and
base.
that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Fastball for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
The Yanks trying to break this one open here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the judge around third. Safe. And it's 5-0. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 70 out of the game. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
So
Rays.
they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Biggie.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Diaz. One pitch and one out.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Runners at second and third and one out. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Rice at third. Bellinger at second with one away. Jazz goes down on strikes. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope. Outside. Hey!
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 7-0. A 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Aye!
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Now some trouble handling the breaking ball. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Heads up base running right there.
And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Yankees out in front, 7-0. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Back here in New York, we go to the 9th. Richie Palacios getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
DeLuca stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball, that's out.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That one almost got him. Three-1 now. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball, that's out.
He's
that's off the
just
plate.
missing
Ball
with
2.
some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the
that's a ball.
zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. So a walk
That's outside.
puts runners at
Ball 4.
first and second.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 40, Nick. Forte.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 0-2. Got him looking. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Last chance for the Rays. Now here is Taylor Walls. Ripped to short, off to Jazz, and that wraps it up for this afternoon.
We saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.